Oh my god, people. Oh my god. I just got back from seeing Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and it's time to talk about it. Yes. So, yeah, we're going to talk about Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And the hype is real. I watched it now the second day that it came out. May the 4th had to be Star Wars Day. So, May the 5th, even though it's Revenge of the 5th, had to be Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. And, oh my god, there's so much to talk about. So, let's get into it. We're gonna have a seat. Actually, probably not. Bad for my legs. I sat down for like 2 hours. I gotta have a blood clot sooner or later. So, let's just chill up here and talk about Multiverse of Madness. Once I get my, let's say script, my bullet points. So, see you in a sec. Okay, we're gonna do something a little different this time. I'm not gonna have some whole background. It's literally gonna be me in my room, sort of in the dark, even though I got this big old freaking light right here. Looks like the Pixar logo. Okay, so yeah, okay, I think I'm in a decent lighting now. Multiverse of Madness. I have to say, I liked it a lot. I think it was a great movie. An amazing movie at that. It was a blast. Now, besides that, don't have too much to say. Besides, first off, Sam Raimi directed it, which he did do the Spider-Man movies, but he also directed Evil Dead 2, and Army of Darkness, and Drag Me to Hell, and another one. But Evil Dead is one of my favorite horror movies. It was hilarious. It's great. It's good comedy, too. The Evil Dead 2, mainly. The first one, not really is a comedy at all. Army of Darkness 2 is amazing. And I have to say that he did really take inspiration from those when he did this. Like, seriously, it's kind of crazy how similar to Evil Dead at some points this movie is, with camera angles, one specific scene that is like literally a reference to Evil Dead, and then literally another one that is just Evil Dead. Like, that was awesome. I loved that. It was wacky and weird at times, which was great, but overall, it has that Marvel vibe with a little bit of some, Sam Raimi elements, and it was really good. I really loved that. It was super unique, and I wish I could do the one Rock, how Rock raises one eyebrow. I have one hidden, so, but then you can see or I guess not. But yeah, seriously, that was awesome. But besides that, it's time to get into spoilers. So, spoilers! I'm going to put a thing on the screen for like 10-15 seconds. So yeah, just skip ahead 10-15 seconds. Okay, there we go. Actually, too, I need to, screenshotting timestamps is really good because when you do that, then you can go back and know what to edit. But now I have a picture of me sitting up. Oh, there we go. Getting into it first off, I have to say that starting it off with the wedding and stuff, it was cool. I liked, it was sad for my boy, Steven. But, in good start to the movie, well, actually, the beginning of the movie, it just went right in. It was a really interesting beginning, with, America Chavez and the Defender Doctrine. Is that what it was? I saw the figure at Target a while ago. I thought it was gonna have a bigger part, but no, because the dude just goes in the beginning. And because of that and how which honestly, I'm on his side with what he did. He was gonna, was gonna kill America Chavez because she couldn't control her power, and the demon getting to it, which we later find out as well. But, the demon getting to it, was just, wasn't worth it. So sometimes, yeah, you gotta make sacrifices. I understood that, but she got all butthurt about it, which later on she finally understood what it meant. And bro, like, come on, sometimes, I guess I understand, but the greater good, like, bro, I'd kill myself. No, okay, I shouldn't say it. I would die to save the world. But I guess you're not really thinking about it in the moment. But anyways, knock on wood, because I decided to kill myself. Yeah, sorry. I had to knock on wood for a minute there. Again, we should probably do that. Because now I can remember that I walked off. Seriously, guys, just a little editing tip there. If you need to, remember something to edit in, take a screenshot. I always do at some point. Try to at least. But yeah, so she got all, and then I kind of, I did like that because then she has, kind of like a lack of trust with Doctor Strange, which a lot of people in this movie do, and it's good to see them, gain, for him to gain their trust, but, not so, oh my god, he gained trust by doing this. Yeah, it was cool how he gained, it was cool by the movie, they trust him, and they didn't have to make it so freaking, he just said, you know what? I guess we're all the same. And then he, showed that, there's nothing wrong with sometimes, doing what all the other... Okay, we're going to get into that later on. But, so... Good start of the movie. The first action scene was awesome, just showing off the beginning of the special effects in this movie, which were great. Really enjoyed that battle with that squid monster, 6-armed, is it an octopus? Squid? The big eye. You don't know who sent it, and honestly at first I thought it was Mephisto, I think, or more, no, like, yeah, Mephisto, I think. I don't really know much about him, besides they referenced him in What If a little bit, and What If is going to be mentioned later in this review. So, yeah. I like that battle. It was very fun, interesting, and then we get to meet America Chavez again, and Doctor Strange, that was a random Chris Chan moment right there. So, yeah, Doctor Strange has, they have, like, I love the little, they had, like, a kind of Avengers-like thing where they're eating pizza, and America Chavez really likes pizza, by the way, which we learned later on, too. So, good, moving on to it, as we saw in the trailer, Doctor Strange goes to see Wanda. Now, this is a big twist, because that scene was taken out of context, kind of, that we think Wanda's gonna help, but no, she's the villain. And yeah, that was a twist. I was not expecting whatsoever, because they really made it seem like she was not. She was gonna help, but nope, she's the villain. She's the one who sent it, she's corrupted, and now they have to try to stop her. And I loved that twist. It was interesting. I think, honestly, I was not expecting it at first. I was not expecting it at all, but I was like, but actually, yeah, it ended up being probably the best call. I really liked having her as, sort of this, villain, but you feel bad for her because, it's not fully her. So, yeah, that was cool. Interesting villain sort of idea. But we're going to bring into, I want you to think about it now. Think about it first. Shang-Chi is very similar in this aspect. Think about that. You might already know it, but we're going to talk about that later on near the end. So, yeah, Wanda's a villain. You know what? We're literally editing out everything I do that I don't like, and I don't like for good reason. So Kamar-Taj was a nice sight to see. I loved seeing Ramtra, something like that. I'm not close saying Anthrax. The Green Bull / Minotaur looking dude. He was so cool. I wish we saw more of him, but yeah, I'm glad to see that he lived at the end. But Kamar-Taj was fun. The battle with Kamar-Taj was great. We start to see with Wanda getting in that person's head how there is some sort of, Evil Dead, Sam Raimi horror movie elements. And then when they get in there and we get to see her, using reflections to get, into a room, seriously. That is horror movie vibes right there. And how she crawls in is like from The Ring. Great. Awesome. So, yeah. And then finally, America Chavez brings us to the other, a whole bunch of multiverses, but we mainly go into the 816, was it? 616 is the MCU. And it's cool to, bring those up. But yeah, we get to see another universe. And multiverse, another universe. So anyways, this one was interesting. The vibes kind of remind me of the ending of Free Guy, kind of random. A lot of foliage. We get to see a Bruce Campbell cameo, which is the guy from Evil Dead, and that was hilarious. Also, the guy at the end came in the scene too. He was hilarious. He was in it for like 10-15 seconds, and oh my god, I was so happy. I got up, I pointed, I said, this man right here is a horror movie legend / comedian, comedy legend. This dude is hilarious. And getting to see Bruce Campbell in a Marvel movie like this was awesome. I don't know if he ever made it into a Spider-Man movie. I can't remember. I should probably go look. But it was awesome to see Bruce Campbell. Such an underrated actor / legend, in my opinion, in MCU film. That was hilarious. And it was awesome. Now, getting on to the Illuminati. And I was waiting for them to say Illuminati. And yes, Mordo is part of the Illuminati, as we thought. And to Mordo in this, and I kind of don't really remember from the first Doctor Strange, but getting to see this new fit, this new drip, this new look, I like it a lot. It was interesting, and then, yeah, he drugs him. He pulls insert really bad celebrity who's done something like that joke. But, yeah, and by the way, you probably shouldn't joke about that. But, me if you want. Go for it. Anyways, so, we go to this, I don't know what's really described as, like, research facility, prison / compound, and I guess it's in Central Park. kind of looks like it when you see the actual outer shot of it. I thought it was like another multiverse, but no, because they can't travel. Only America Chavez can. But we get to see the Illuminati. Well, first we get to see Christine, who is working there, a part of this universe, and we also know that Doctor Strange died fighting Thanos. For now, as we know. But anyways, the Illuminati, let's just get to it. We got Mordo. We've got... Sorry, I had to cut right there. We've got the Captain Marvel that kind of looks or reminds me of Maria Rambo or Monica Rambo or one of the Rambos. I don't know if it was like reversed or that person became the Captain Marvel. I don't know. Cool. That one guy with the bolt. I can't remember his name. Cool. It kind of reminded me of like someone we'd probably see in Suicide Squad. Not someone that I personally know, but ended up being kind of cool. Even though he has short runtime. But yeah, we get to see him. Then we get to see the big boys. The part that I screamed at the most. Captain Carter! Oh my god! I loved her in one of... Damn it. Oh no, this is gonna be such a mess. Oh no, oh no. Ah, crap, why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Ah, here it is right here, and I just... You know what? Hit like for me making a huge mess. Great. Oh, shit, I'm done. I'm sorry. Yeah, why did I say... I'm sorry. I'm not a freaking simp. Anyways, yeah, I love Captain Carter. Peggy / Captain Carter is awesome. And I loved so much to see her on the big screen like that. But I have a problem with that. We're going to talk about that later. I think you already know what it is. Actually, more like Darth Maul treatment. Anyways, so, getting on to Xavier. Well, actually, we got... Xavier, something like that. I might be missing one. But Xavier stole the show. Seriously, getting to see him again was incredible. Oh my god, I was so happy. And, him, not doubting Doctor Strange, because apparently the Doctor Strange in that universe used some of the dark elements, which kind of gives some what if vibes, because it's kind of the same thing, but for a different reason. And he got corrupted, and he sacrificed himself. And the Thunderbolt dude, the guy who could like whisper or talk and can literally send you away. Like, he killed that Strange with his words. And it was kind of jarring just to see him, on... I don't want to really describe it, but, it was really cool to see a scene with all of those. Oh! Fantastic Four. Reed Richards. Oh my god, that was awesome to see too. I'm so sorry. Like, seriously, all the other ones were kind of just like, flips and gender swaps and, stuff like that. And, but getting to see freaking Mr. Fantastic, oh my god, I love the look. It was great. Hope we get to see that again eventually. But getting on to Scarlet Witch getting in here. And she was doing dream walking to like possess the Wanda of that universe to go. It was interesting concept. So anyways, yeah, just to cut it short, Wanda comes in, she breaks in, kills all of them, like pretty much all of them. And I don't know how to feel about it. I thought it was kind of fun, but I thought it was fun at first, but I don't know. I mean, it's not their universe, but come on. I love Captain Carter. I love Xavier, and they were done dirty. Come on. Like, here's the thing. Patrick Stewart is getting old, and if this is the last time we see him in Xavier, it's going to piss me the hell off, because he deserves more screen time than that. How they did him, no, he needs to come back in something else first, at least. Then you can write him off before, life does that. And I have to say that because of that, I'm a little, because I really like Xavier, and I think that, if this is the last time we ever see him as Xavier, Patrick Stewart, I'm going to be really upset, because, he's getting old, and you never know when the next time they're going to have, because these movies, they already have a schedule for like the next 3 years. Maybe he's hidden in one of them, or a Disney Plus show, but just, they got to use the character. I mean, like, they could always recast it, I guess. But seriously, it was just really cool, and I really hope that's not the last time we see Patrick Stewart as Xavier, because it's not deserved. Captain Carter, I hope we get to see her again. Not as bad, even though I was really heartbroken to see her die. It hurt. I was so happy to finally see her on the big screen just to see her taken away. Because we've seen Peggy, but Captain Carter, come on. So, yeah, a little sad. The way they were all killed, too, was really... It was kind of fun. I will give him that. Especially the mouth dude. Seriously, she like, I don't know, used some trick. His mouth was closed. He blew his head off, basically, in the most PG way they possibly could, and still it was jarring. They implied a lot of deaths. Captain Carter got cut in half with her own shield. So yeah, that was fun. Going on to now the final acts. It was all right. It was kind of, cool to see finally the scene of Doctor Strange fighting the Sinister Strange. And yeah, at first they kind of threw me for a twist, like, oh, are they going to be, chill? But no, they got to fighting. And two, we got to learn that Doctor Strange had a sister and she drowned. And I don't think they've ever mentioned that before, or maybe they have once, but damn, that hit me for a twist. And some more character development for him. That was cool. But I have to say that we did get a lot of character development for Doctor Strange throughout this movie, and it definitely was a journey for him. And this fight was really clever with the music notes and stuff. Amazing. And then the final battle with Doctor Strange, finding a way to dreamwalk in the 616/MCU universe, and it was great. Getting to see the Doctor Strange come back, which I had a feeling was going to happen, and it was awesome. Getting to see that, the soul, him using the souls as a cape, just how amazing that was. And how he flew, and just how different it was, and then his, rotting away, and it was, really fun to see. I liked seeing that, just idea, that, style. It was interesting to see, kind of a gothic style with the cape, with freaking souls. That was awesome. And, just the fight itself, it was pretty fun. Wong was really good in this movie, too. And, it was fun to see them, their thing. It was overall really fun seeing that. And then finally the end with Wanda. America Chavez showing Wanda really what it would be like if she went to the universe she is seeking out, which that is her goal, is to be reunited with her children. And I have to say, I think it was a good, finale, showing her what really would be, and it's not all that she thinks. And, the emotional scene, it was good. But then finally her realizing what she did wrong, and then, crumbling everything down so that nobody will ever use his power, and getting rid of it from every universe, every universe in the multiverse. But then also letting the building tower crumble down with her. And from what we know now, she could be dead. She could not be. We really don't know. And I have to say that, yeah, I really hope not. I think her character is not fully done yet, especially with Vision actually still being out there with the White Vision, and he was rumored to be a part of the Illuminati, but he is not in that universe. But I have to say that I think now thinking that that Vision is out there, we gotta see a little bit more Wanda. I think that writing her off could be done if we gave her more time. And yeah, I overall have to say the ending kind of threw me off. I might, be a little miffed at how it ended just a little bit, and especially at the end with just how they acted like it was some fun little field trip, when seriously this girl can freaking, change everything, and I really hope she controls it. But at the same time, America Chavez, I like you. Hey, can we show Peter Parker all of his boys again? Hey, come on through. I liked that, and I really hope that because of her, we can see more stuff like that. And the potential with her is very, very huge. By the way, too, the Shang-Chi resemblance. So, Shang-Chi, his father is really obsessed with, saving his wife who died. And Wanda is really obsessed with reuniting in another multiverse universe with her children. And they both use a corrupted power to try to get that, and then in the end they realize that they were wrong, and then they make a sacrifice. I mean, I guess there's a lot of movies like that, but these movies were like, what, 9 months away from each other. I thought it was kind of funny. Not that big, though. Overall, I think this movie was really good. I hope I did a decent, job telling you guys this. Overall, I would say amazing 8, 9, maybe even a 10 out of 10. I don't know yet. But I have to say, I love how I've been playing with this ring the entire time. Overall, I have to say, I'm really happy with how this movie came out, and it was really cool. By the way, the post-credit scene, was that from the Eternals? I gotta know who this girl is. And then to the Bruce Campbell again. Seriously, props to him. But, yeah, the end credit scenes were a little But the Bruce Campbell was funny. And the other one too, I guess, is, setting up something else, and it'll probably be great then. Overall, I think this movie was setting up a lot, and I think that it was not the huge multiverse, you know, extravaganza that I was kind of expecting a little bit, with seeing tons of, you know, more of these kind of characters like Captain Carter and that. Like, I was maybe Infinity Killmonger in some reference, or Doctor Strange Supreme, or anything from What If, or more zombies. It's not anything like that, but that is definitely setting up for other ones. So, yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Hope you have a great day or night wherever you are. Love you all so much, and remember, you only live once. I love you guys. I'll see you later. I don't think does Doctor Strange have like a thing? I don't know. Go Scooby-Doo this shit. See you guys.